Breaking the cycle. In a small town nestled in the countryside, there lived a woman named Sarah. She was kind-hearted and always willing to help others, but she had a tendency to let people take advantage of her goodwill. Sarah would often put others' needs above her own, allowing them to disrespect her boundaries and manipulate her kindness. For years, Sarah endured this cycle of mistreatment, believing that being selfish meant sacrificing her own happiness and well-being. She tolerated toxic relationships and unhealthy dynamics, convinced that she deserved no better. However, a pivotal moment came when Sarah found herself at a breaking point. She realized that her constant need to please others had left her feeling empty and unfulfilled. The realization dawned on her that allowing people to mistreat her was not a sign of strength, but rather a manifestation of her own insecurities and fear of rejection. With newfound clarity, Sarah made a conscious decision to change. She decided to seek the assistance of Awake to work through her deep-seated issues of self-worth. With the valuable knowledge and tools she acquired to build confidence and assertiveness, she now surrounded herself with supportive friends and mentors who encouraged her to prioritize her own needs and well-being. She began setting boundaries and asserting herself in situations where she would have previously remained silent. It was uncomfortable at first, but Sarah knew that reclaiming her self-worth was essential for her own happiness and growth. As Sarah started to prioritize self-care and self-respect, her life began to transform. She let go of toxic relationships and distanced herself from people who only sought to take advantage of her kindness. With each boundary she set and each act of self-advocacy, Sarah felt stronger and more empowered. She discovered a newfound sense of freedom and calm in embracing who she truly was. Eventually, Sarah's life blossomed into one filled with joy, fulfillment, and inner peace. She pursued her passions with confidence, embarked on new adventures, and surrounded herself with people who valued and respected her for who she was. No longer bound by the shackles of self-doubt and people-pleasing, Sarah was able to identify her worth and lived life on her own terms. As she looked back on her journey of transformation, she realized that the greatest gift she had ever received was the gift of courage, to stand up for herself and live authentically. Sarah's story became one of triumph, a testament to the power of resilience and self-empowerment. As she walked her path of newfound strength, Sarah knew she had rewritten the narrative of her life, reclaiming her worth with every step. True strength lies not in submission to others' demands, but in the courage to assert one's worth and uphold personal boundaries, even in the face of adversity.